Really good race to finish the programme. It's a Class 2. It's over the 1,400 metres, headed by Eastern Express. Down in class, down in trip. Pingu Spark, he's 3 out of 5 in Hong Kong. He beat Dr. Jeff last time out. Good Standing makes his Hong Kong debut. Dr. Jeff on debut behind Pingu Spark. Zilong makes his Hong Kong debut as well, a 2-time winner in Australia. Happy Agility goes up in class, a last start course and distance winner, as does World Record. Green Dispatch and then Magic Power, who jumps from 1,000 up to the 1,400 metres from barrier 9. We've made a bag back to the touchscreen here to have a look at the map and some of the key races as well, Brett. We'll start off with the speed map, though, and Pingu Spark, will he try and dominate things from the front, do you think?
I think he will, Andrew. Yeah, there doesn't look to be any real other noted leaders in the race. So he's got the option, he's got the natural gate speed to find the front. Maybe Eastern Express, as we've got him positioned here, can work and sit outside. I can't see him taking on Pingu Spark. Good Standing obviously comes with high credentials from Australia, but I don't think he's got the pace to lead Pingu Spark either. Little Dragon's another one that might sort of maybe try and be forward, but in the end, I think Pingu Spark will find the front and he'll get every chance to dictate the race. And he'll keep the pace strong enough to stop anything from the back, I would have thought, trying to zip around. He's
a big beast of a horse, as is Good Standing. Looking forward to seeing him first up here, Paul.
Yeah, over 1,300 pounds is Good Standing, so it'll be interesting to see how he does go fresh. Here is Pingu Spark, though. He's another big boy, and as we mentioned, likely to go the front. He's won 3 of his last 4 as well, and he's had 5 starts here in Hong Kong. 3 wins and 2 seconds speak for themselves. His track work's been good. Here he is. Here's Good Standing. Thought we'd show him down the back straight with Zach Purder. Not really asking too much of the horse, but he is moving really nicely. And as you say, for a real big horse, he seems to be galloping quite fluently. So there's some battle of the big boys in this. Bubba Mama, now he's a very fit horse. He's a bit of an iron horse, this one. He's had plenty of runs this season already. This will be his 5th. And his track work's been pretty good leading into this particular contest as well. So another one that's going well.
All right, well, let's get straight into it. Then we'll start off with the last start winner, and this is Pingu Spark. Did it well. You can see it's easy to pick out the grey right in the middle of the pack. The other 2 horses to take note of, though, Dr. Jeff here on debut. He's a much smaller individual, and the other fella is Little Dragon out here wide.
Yeah, Dr. Jeff's the interesting runner, no doubt, because if he takes and derives any improvement on what he did on debut, which is to be expected, then he's a real big chance of testing Pingu Spark. However, he has drawn a touch wider out in barrier 12 as opposed to gate number 2. We're on the C+3 course, so I think that's in the favour of Pingu Spark. And I think he'll lead on this occasion as opposed to maybe sitting in like he did here. The form's strong, Time to Celebrate came out and won at the end of the day. I expect a similar scenario, Paul, but maybe Pingu Spark can hang on again.
Yeah, I've got them both in. I think it was a really good form race, and as you say, Time to Celebrate has franked the form. So, yeah, I think they both run really well once again.
Yeah, it is a battle of David and Goliath here, because Dr. Jeff's under £1,000. Yeah. But he's obviously got big height. He's already a listed winner in Ireland. So, next one we can have a look at is Limitless, my favourite horse, of course. And he's had a start since here on the all-weather. Just forget about that completely. Having a look at him, course and distance, back on the turf. Western Express wins it. He's come out and run 2nd in the mile, of course, on International Day.
Yeah, well, Andrew, as you know, I mean, he's a horse that's got, you know, a very big engine. He's just his own worst enemy, isn't he? He just can pull and do things wrong. He needs to settle in the run. If that takes place, he can be the testing material, but there's so many ifs and buts with him, unfortunately.
That seems to be the problem, isn't it? And this is a really strong race, I think, so he needs to be on his best behaviour. If he is on his best behaviour, then he can win, there's no question, but we've only seen that once since he's been in Hong Kong, I think.
I don't think he did a great deal wrong there. If he was just coming off this run into this one, then you'd be giving him maybe a bigger chance. But the run on the all-weather was just too bad to be true.
Yeah, I think you can just scrap that. I think you can overlook that. He's definitely got the ability to win it, but he just needs to put it all together and do everything right.
All right, what about World Record? He put everything together last time. It goes up in class, but he looks pretty good when he wins.
Yeah, he's a really nice horse, this one, and he's coming in here with a light weight. There's a little bit of pace on in this race. If they do take on Pingu Spark and they put that extra bit of pressure in with Eastern Express, Little Dragon, etc., he'll be finishing the faster of the lot. And I think he's still got rating points in hand, this horse, so I've got him in.
That's the big question, isn't it? How much more ratings has he got? You'd think, looking at this performance, that there's still a bit to come, because Pinghai Star is going to be very short earlier on in the day, and he took care of him pretty easily. Barrier 14 is probably not too much of a negative, because he gets back. They have ridden him forward in the past too, but he's definitely more effective when ridden with patience. I left him out, but that might be at my peril.
Yeah, I think barrier 14, the cards have been played, haven't they? They have to go back.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's another horse that's come up with a wide gate here, and this is Happy Agility. But again, it won't worry him too much because he'll get back and again be looking to finish strongly. Again,
another outstanding performance from the back of the field, and him and World Record are similar types in one respect. However, I think World Record might have a little bit more scope to go forward. But Happy Agility, he gave a lot of these a start and a beating. So, look, the record suggests that the class is going to test him. It has in the past, so I'll follow that form.
Yeah, I've left him out as well. But it was a strong win. It was 80-1 when he won this, wasn't he? So, it wasn't expected, it's fair to say.
All right, but we assume tactics will be the same once more. Again, from the wide gates, the decision's made for him. He drops in, hopes of some speed, and then he can finish off past a few beaten horses, maybe.
Yeah, I think of the two that get back, I'd probably be more interested in World Record.
All right, OK. One more to have a look at here, and this is Zilong. Now, used to be called Shocking Luck. Is a winner coming in. Doesn't have quite the same profile as Good Standing. What do we know about him?
We know that he won the Rough Habit Plate in Brisbane, then ran in the Derby behind Ruthven, I presume. That's how he's going to be pronounced. I'm happy to sit on the fence. As Paul mentioned, this is a very strong race. He's drawn one. I don't think he's got the pace to utilise the barrier. And this is a pipe opener for him.
Yeah.
I think all connections will be hoping for is for him to find the line nicely.
Yeah, he needs further by the looks of things, the way he's raced before. And my comments written down as a starting point. So, exactly the same.
Yeah.
All right, he's one of two debutants in the field, the other one being Good Standing. And his jockey is Zach Purton.
Good Standing, Zach, is his first run in Hong Kong on the weekend. Good Australian form. You rode him in a trial. Does he give you the feel of a good horse?
Yeah, he does. He's got a nice action. He moves well. He's you know, quite well balanced. His form tells you that he's a pretty handy horse, but you know, he's very big in condition. He's very heavy, very thick in the wind. So whatever he's going to do first time out, he's going to continue to improve on, and he'll get better as time goes on, I think.
He's up against some good horses in the race. How do you think he'll measure up to them?
I can see him running a nice race, but like I said, he feels very heavy at the moment. So, you know, the greater race he's got to step out in first time is you know, a good quality race. So, you know, it probably would surprise me if he come and put them away comfortably, but he's got quality, and you never know with these types of horses.
Big week for you, of course, winning the IJC last Wednesday night and also winning the Hong Kong Cup on Sunday. Have you come off cloud 9 just yet?
Yeah, you don't get to stay on cloud 9 too long in this place. So I was back at the track Monday morning galloping 9 horses. So, yeah, it's reality hit pretty quickly.
There you go. It's still a pretty good week, though. With Good Standing, as Zach said, quality horse, could come out and just blow them away, but again, just looking for a nice run, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he performs, because he's a very serious horse on his form in Australia. I mean, he ran in the Golden Slipper too as a 2-year-old, and ran in the Emirates Stakes, and he beat Rocketeer as well. And Rocketeer came out and made quite an impression last year, so there'll be a few eyes on him, no doubt.
All right. Pingu Spark then, Paul?
Yeah, Pingu Spark on top for me. I've been with him most of the season, and he's going really nicely. So, World Record, the one to come from the back, had a bit of value to the exotics. Dr. Jeff was a really good debut from him. As you say, it's David and Goliath with him. He's only a small horse. And Good Standing, we'll give him a chance. He's cut right in the market as well. He's only paying sort of $5.50 at this stage. So, 2, 12, 6 and 4, but I'd be backing the 2 to win, I think.
He's the one to beat. I think whatever beats Pingu Spark will win the race. This just looks another very winnable race, the layout of it for him. When we looked at the speed map, he should lead. Dr. Jeff, the danger. I'm going to throw Barber Mummer in, because I think he could be dangerous coming back to 1400, and Limitless has clearly got the closing potential to get over the top of all of them. The newcomers leaving them out, but I respect them greatly, and I'm very keen to see how they run. 269 QQP, yes. Pingu Spark to lead, and look, the winner, Andrew, sorry. No,
it's a good end to the card, isn't it? The 7 races on the turf. As far as the stats are concerned, though, we're going to focus in on the all-weather record of Mead Choiple.
Spoke for itself last time, wasn't it? With 4 wins on the day. You can see 23% win rate there from his 30 starts. He's had 7 wins and a second as well. So he either wins or there's only one of them that's run second. Ugly Warrior, one we're concentrating on here. He looks, 1 start, 1 win was most impressive on that particular win. I think he can win again. So there's one, and he's got a good one earlier on as well.
All right, so he's going to come up short. Best bet stuff though?
Yep, I haven't got him as a best bet because he's going to be short, but I do like this Noble Steed. He's currently over $5. I think it's a great price for this horse. Up to 1,400 metres ideal. Cheer win with the throat surgery. I think it's worked. So we'll take him at a price. It's a sort of not the strongest race, that one, but my play will be in race 6 with Happy Warrior second up, Nice Kick second up, and Noble Steed second up.
I think Amazing Star is as close a thing to a certainty as you can get, and then you can all up into Enjoy Life on an each-way basis in the 7. They've gone the double with Caris. In the first, Super 18. I think he'll run well at a price, hard up against the outside rail, and I'll have my play of the day in that first race, 2, 4 and 5 in the QQP.
All right, Dr. Jeff for me in the last. I take on Pingu Spark. I'm expecting to make dramatic improvement from start 1 to start 2, and roundabout we'll have a crack at the favourite there as well. At huge odds, stepping up to the mile will suit him perfectly. Ping High Star, New Elegance as well, and roundabout that'll be a decent QQP if they manage to fill a spot. But we're just about out of time, boys. Looking forward to Sunday's programme, then Saturday the week after.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday and then a quick back up to Saturday.
Yep, looking forward to that, and then Santa comes.
Looking forward to that as well. But that's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.